that down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Sticking with the Daredevil and Punisher theme, turns out it's now official. There is a Punisher special coming to Disney Plus, being co-written by Jon Bernthal himself. Now, this is a bit of a shock because if you guys remember, not too awful long ago, it came out that Disney, after doing Werewolf by Night and the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, both of which were wonderful, Disney said they weren't going to do these anymore, which was a bummer, but I kind of got it because what's the business model of those? Like, how do those make money for anybody? But they kind of said they were done with them, and a lot of us were kind of sad about that. But now it's back, and it's going to be Punisher. The Hollywood Reporter, their headline reading, Jon Bernthal to return to Punisher special for Marvel and Disney. They wrote this: Jon Bernthal is returning for more punishment. The actor will reprise his role of Frank Castle, aka the anti-hero The Punisher, in a special for Marvel Television. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed. Bernthal is co-writing the standalone series, now in the works alongside Ronaldo Marcus Green, who will also direct. The Disney Plus show will air in 2026 alongside the second season for Daredevil. Daredevil Born Again Season 1, which will see Bernthal appearing as Punisher once again, releases on Disney Plus on March 4th. All right. So to me, there's like 3 really significant pieces of news here. Number 1, Punisher is getting his own standalone. Great. Number 2, Jon Bernthal is going to be co-writing it himself. Number 3, Marvel's doing specials again. So I'm just trying to gather. There's a lot there in just one piece of news that dropped. Okay, let's start with Punisher. There have been a lot of great characters in the Daredevil series over at Netflix. After Daredevil himself, I don't think any of which are as compelling to me as Punisher, the Frank Castle. Listen, we've had some great Punishers before, great guys playing Punisher. The late, great Ray Stevenson, like fantastic at it. But there's something about Bernthal that he was kind of born to play the role. Not to the same level that Robert Downey Jr. was born to play Tony Stark or Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool. But I mean, he just feels like he was born to play the role. He really embodies Punisher a great deal. And I loved season 1 and 2 of Punisher. But then the idea of them bringing back the specials. To me, this is fascinating because the whole idea of the special presentations on Disney, these one-shot, 45-minute to 1 hour long specials, however long they end up making them, it just opens up a world of possibilities of other things it becomes a playground for them. They can pluck characters that maybe they would never dream of investing full productions into, and you can do a special. And listen, to this day, I say this without irony and with no regret, the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special is now my all-time favorite Christmas special. More than Rudolph, more than Frosty. The Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas is my all-time favorite Christmas special, and I crapped on it before I watched it. I said it was a dumb idea, and I loved it. So anyway, so much here that I love, Chris. What is standing out to you the most when you take a look at this news?
Honestly, the fact that he's joining in to help write all of this, I'm very excited about that.
So he's really invested in this.
He's incredibly invested in this character. People also, I think, tend to forget what a well-trained and just vibrant actor he is. I think we see him as an action star a lot. I always recommend everyone watches his Hot Ones because he talks about his training in Moscow and everything as well. He's so keyed into this character. He does a method acting style, which, works for some people, works for others, in a more scary way, but he seems to be one of the ones who gets it. He really enjoys this character, and I love his quote that he has later on in this article too, talking about how Walking Dead led him to understanding and respecting the comic book fan community so much. And I love when creators, when actors, when writers, when directors don't try to poo-poo the source material and act like it's something that they have to elevate, but instead go, hey, we get why all of you love this. We understand why you have reverence for it. So do we. Rest assured that we're going to take the characters you love and put them on screen in a way that does them service. Not says, what you like is trash and I'm going to make it better. I love, love, love when we have comic book content that people go, hey, yeah, we're going to celebrate the fact that you like that. We're going to make sure we give you a great product. And I love that we're coming back to specials. I love Werewolf by Night so much. I think it's so wonderful. I also enjoy the Guardians of the Galaxy special as well. I think that's a smart move for Marvel too, as opposed to doing these series that kind of go nowhere. I would love little one-off adventures that are specials. I think that'd be super fun, and I hope we see more of them.
You know what the great things about the specials are? There's no commitment.
Yeah.
It's not like, well, we're greenlighting a show, so we have to think about, is this something that can do a season 2, a season 3? There's no commitment to it. Let's just, hey, you know what? It's a Tinder date.
We just keep it cash. Just keep it cash.
Just go out, quick coffee. Hey, and if it turns into something, hey, great, let's do this again sometime. And if not, okay, no problem. I love that. Anyway, Rob, I don't know why I just compared the Marvel Cinematic Universe to Tinder
dates.
But,
I don't know.
but
That's when you're a romantic.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
what stands out to you in this story?
Well, you know what I love about this is I would like to say that these are organically grown from interest from the talent themselves. Like, I'm sure that James Gunn came up with the idea of the Christmas special while they were shooting Guardians 3 and probably presented it. They had the sets. So they've already got, it's all there. You know, and they don't have to sit there and, well, we have to budget this. We have to do this. They've got James.
Just got to give Kevin Bacon a call.
Right. And that probably, and he's not going to not, I mean, of course he would, I would love to have been in the room when he got that call. Wait a minute. You want me to, what's the part?
Myself.
But like with this, I wouldn't be surprised if the genesis of this came out of when they're working on Punisher. I mean, when they were working on Daredevil, that he came up with this idea. And because they've already got the production team there in terms of amortizing costs, if it's a good idea and they've got the material, these are born out of love as opposed to, corporate thinking going, well, we need they didn't think that we have to have a Punisher special. Somebody pitched this idea because they wanted to, probably him. And they said, let's do it. We've already got the team. Let's shoot it on a couple of weekends or something. I don't know. And I would like to see them do more of this because the two we've already seen were born out of love and they were both really fun. And didn't Michael Giacchino direct
Werewolf by Night?
I mean,
yep.
He's a composer. He's like, I would like to do this. I mean, it's exactly what franchise filmmaking should do to allow talent and people that really love something to come in and do these unique things, and everybody benefits. There's no downside.
Here's another upside to the whole special thing. Remember I said it's no commitment. You don't have to worry about doing a season 2, season 3. The other nice thing about the specials is you can go 2 years without doing one at all.
Right.
Like it's not like you have to come out with one every year. It's not like you have to come out with it's one of those things where whenever somebody comes through the door and presents a really great idea, great, let's do it. And if the next 10 aren't great ideas, well, if we don't do one for 3 years, we don't do one for 3. It doesn't matter. They're specials. I really like that. And I think it's going to open the door for them. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Kikoff. Man, time flies, doesn't it? 1 minute, you're reminiscing about your last vacation, and the next, you're thinking about major life goals, like buying a car, getting that dream home. But if your credit isn't where it needs to be, those goals can feel out of reach. And that's where Kikoff comes in, the #1 credit building app in the App Store that makes it easy, affordable, and stress-free to build credit fast. And that's exactly why I love Kikoff. They give you a credit line for just building credit, not for spending. Your on-time payments get reported to the 3 major credit bureaus, helping you improve your credit mix and payment history, 2 of the biggest factors in credit growth. If your credit is under 600, you could see a jump of about 28 points in your first month. No credit check, no hidden fees, no interest, just smart credit building. Building credit can happen faster than you expect with Kikoff. Don't wait. Get your first month for just $1 at getkikoff.com/Campea. That's kickoff without the C. Get 80% off at getkikoff.com/Campea. Must sign up via getkickoff.com/Campea to activate offer. Offer applies to new customers first month only, subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Terms and conditions may apply. Point stat based on Equifax Vantage Score 3.0 changes for Kikoff users starting under 600 who made their first on-time payment between January of 2021 and March of 2024. Payment and credit activity outside Kikoff can have an impact on your credit. Individual results may vary. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Jon Bernthal is going to be writing a Punisher standalone special presentation for Disney Plus. And what are you more excited about? The fact that Punisher is going to get a little bit of a standalone thing? The fact that Jon Bernthal is going to be co-writing it? The fact that Marvel is bringing back special presentations? Whatever stands out to you guys the most, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.